Hey, it's Monday morning and we're back at it again. It seems like the week has blown by, but it's Monday once again. And the topic today is something that leaders dread talking about: mistakes. Not somebody else's mistake, not a society mistake, not a mishap, our mistake, the mistakes that we made ourselves as the leader. As the buck stops with us, leader, we made the mistake. And what irks me beyond measure is people say, wasn't my fault. It was somebody else's fault. The dog ate my homework. Really? As a leader, is that what we're going to stick with? Or are we going to stand up and truly be the leader and say, you know what? I messed up. It was my fault. And then let me tell you why it was my fault. Let me tell you where I failed and faltered. Because as leaders, we're teaching those around us how to lead well, how to succeed, but also how to fail well. What happens when you make mistakes? So the first thing is you reach back to people. Reach back to those that are affected by your mistake. Your teams, those around you, your clients, friends and family, those people around you, and say it publicly. Hey, I made a mistake. Everybody wants to do stuff privately and in the corner and usually want to blame somebody else. Quit the blame game. Leadership is not the blame game. Leadership is saying, you know what? I did it. I made the decision and it rests with me. I messed up. That's true leadership. So reach back to people. Other piece of it is redefine the conversation. Change the conversation from pointing fingers and looking for a scapegoat to say, you know what? Made a mistake. And here's what we're going to do forward. Change the conversation. Let it always be a teachable moment. And those that are around you, let them know how you're thinking through this process. How'd you feel during this mistake that you made? How are you processing it? Who are you talking to? How are you being mentored through this? Because a true leader has a legacy. How are you teaching them to teach their teams how to make mistakes and how to recover from them? And finally, restore trust and respect. Whenever there is a mistake made, usually you lose trust and respect from someone, an industry, a person, a company, a client, an adversary. Restore that trust and restore that relationship, because it's hugely important. Because one thing about leadership, you've got to have integrity. If you don't restore those things, where is your integrity? So as a leader, think about restoring what has been broken, that breach that's been created by your mistake. It's no more, it's not my fault. I didn't mean it. I miscommunicated. You know what? I blew it. It's my fault. You said I said that. I did say that. Should not have said that. I hear all the time people talk about, if there was somebody I hurt. No, I hurt people. I'm sorry for hurting people. Not a if, but I did it. That's how you look at a mistake and then own it. Reach back to people. Redefine the conversation and restore trust and respect. Leadership, that's how you deal with mistakes. Hey, I keep telling you, if this is working for you, let me know. Email me. Go to a website, forward to somebody else. I'm not doing this for me. I talk to a lot of leaders all the time, and we want to pull together. Iron sharpens iron. It truly does. And how do we do this together as a leadership community? I want to hear from you. What do you want to talk about? What leadership tools do you want to hear about? Give me some of your leadership stories. Email me your leadership stories so I can start telling these stories about things you've done, success or failures, triumphs, gains, recoveries, so we can figure out how to teach leadership to the next generation in a powerful way. It's about leadership and it's about all of us. Be a part of this community. Talk to you soon.